Okay. Alright. It's dead body time. Hang on a second. Oh yeah, I debated if... I might have to ditch the bag. I'm still not sure yet, but I guess we'll see. Okay. Time to do our job.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
Yes.
The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. This delicate machine, ready for picking. Instinctively, you crack your fingers.
Do they always do that? Does what always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Ah, you mean the stench. Gotcha.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
You know, just last night, I decided to replay Hades. So, you know, when you first play Hades, you get way more, you know, bits from the narrator. And honestly, I really do seem to have a thing for cool sounding narrators with like the deep raspy voice. You gotta admit, it's cool as shit. Let's see. Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Wait, why would I knock on the boot? Oh, whatever. Where's the rest of it?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Maybe. But how do we get him to talk, though?
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags. They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a full set, about 4 years of waiting.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Dang. Okay, so me... Wait a second, I don't even remember how much that check was for that the big dude gave me. But I mean, it didn't seem like it was for much, but if that's the average yearly income for an officer, then yeah, that check really was for quite a bit. Let's see. Please don't. That's a lot, I take it? I doubt it's a lot. I mean, we did say we're being underpaid. But I mean, that still has to be a living wage, even if it's just barely.
Not too much, yes.
It's enough? Pathetic. I need to hustle more and hate less.
I have no idea what that means.
Hell, that's a saying that could be applied to a lot of people. I don't hate much, but I do need to hustle more.
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions. Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like whirls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps. If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Good. Can you read it to me? We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Nice.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Is it the tree branch? Or the fabric? Because honestly, dude, that does look pretty...
Stop!
Ooh!
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why? Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it? Well, actually, yeah, let me just... Because if I do any of these, I might still perform the action while I'm saying it. Whereas if I pick this one, I might stop right away.
What's wrong with you, asshole? Why is he letting Goku know?
I don't know, baby. I don't know why he's such a...
Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by putting on the deceased foot?
It was an option.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and the hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
Okay, so that's a belt.
This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Damn, I guess it's sturdier than I thought it was then. Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Then again, what do I know? I don't even know what an airship is. Apparently, this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves. I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed. I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
Don't ask me. I'm just lumbering from one moment to the next. Honestly, it real.
We all are. This bet worries me. A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory. The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. Limbs, an intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
It can't be the night sky. It doesn't sound right. And I have no idea. A national pattern? I'm gonna go with 2.
I have only a cursive knowledge of the science of cybernetics. I would not know if it were. But it's not quite complex enough, is it?
It doesn't seem familiar from the insides of any radio computer your mind can imagine. The somewhat organic lines remind you of old filament memory units, but not quite. No, you're nowhere near right.
So am I.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears, some sort of camera.
What's that?
Interrogate Sunshine. Mini.
I still don't know what that means.
Interrogate is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
I'm sorry, these children still like interjecting every now and then is so funny to me.
An instant color camera.
Oh, I'm surprised Kim answered them.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
That looks so cool. Like, I don't... This game really does... This game is so good looking. And I mean, not even in the sense that a person would expect. I feel like if you say a game looks really good, you would expect something more pretty, I guess. Which everyone in this game looks rough. Everything in this game looks rough, but that's because that's the style they're going for. But the actual art style is really beautiful, actually. Man.
In case we need it.
Like, can I get a picture of that and put it on my wall? I mean, yeah, it's a dead man in his underwear being hanged. But you gotta admit, the colors are pretty, my guy.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Oh, and also, with that picture, I got a better look at his tattoos. If I knew they looked more like that, then yeah, I wouldn't have gone for the second answer. Probably the third one. But who knows, maybe none of them were right. Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell. I mean, I can always just ask to see it later, right? I mean, Kim's gonna keep it on him. And right now, I trust him more than I trust me.
Here, a souvenir. Don't lose it.
Oh, never mind. He gives it to you either way.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Seriously, that narrator. Don't get me wrong, I know a lot of this is done in post. But Jesus, it really does sound like he eats a box of cigarettes a day. It just sounds so cool.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. These eyes used to be blue, baby blue. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Good. The victim is of Occidental descent. Light brown hair, blue eyes.
When he says Occidental, he means white, originally from the Occidental subcontinent on Muindi. The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Who is he? He is male, 4250, with an athletic build.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
Stop, relax your eyes. I mean, why would I want to do this one? Maybe if I relax my eyes and then get back to it, I can see more. I'm trying to think, why would I want to pick 2 over 1?
The cadaver slowly twists.
Okay, yeah,
on the
that didn't do
cargo
anything.
belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities. As you know, this is a trick. Only the lower
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Is it blood?
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. I think he was up right after death. Something's coming out of him. He's beaten up, see the bruises. Okay, well, is the black thing... The black thing probably isn't blood. I know that when blood oxidizes for long enough, it can get really dark. So maybe I figured, well, maybe that's what the black looking stuff is, but it doesn't necessarily have to be blood. Let's see. Can I pick all of these? I'm not sure. So what do you think? Gosh, I'm sorry. This I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
The world no longer stores his personality in its composition. There was a time for that and it ended 7 days ago. No, better not to say that. Too heavy. Totally. This buster's not coming back. Daddy dead. What? Is that from a song? What is dead, anyways? All these answers are too good. I don't know which one to pick. I can't even flip a coin because there's 6 of them.
Absolutely. Agreed, especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports her hanging.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, that makes sense. If he was dead before he was hanged.
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
Oh, so it was caca. Gotcha.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death. Goddamn right, I'm a... What the... Jesus Christ, what's wrong with us? Oh yeah, we got lucky because there could have been more of a smell. True, he could have went to the toilet sometime before death. Not sure how much that would matter, though. I mean, yeah, keep it in mind, but I'm not sure how much it would matter. And also, what if he just went a whole day without eating something? Well, I don't know about how to... yeah, he could have went a while before eating something. Wait, no. Is that how digestion works? Fuck me, I don't know.
Malicious laughter erupts in the yard. Sounds like seagulls.
Big said he's a...
The lieutenant's face is made of stone.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
What? Is that an insult? Coin slot. Whatever, he's high.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to double check.
The cadaver slow. The material delicate. These are clearly not boots. They're armor.
Indeed. Ceramic plate. Under the heel. Fair weather.
The cadaver slowly. The hangman. This is.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them. No, you're right. The harbor uses 6 rutters to shuffle containers around. They use whatever was on hand here, without paying attention to not incriminating themselves.
Damn it, I just now realized these other things can lead to other things.
I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You? Yes, it often is. This bed worries me. I was afraid it would be. A noose is what that ladder can't carry.
Could be. The shape of the cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across his eye. These eyes, dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is red.
Good.
When he says Occidental, the corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its. As you know, this is only the lower extremities are pink with a.
I see.
The monster.
So, what do you think?
That's everything. Well, hang on.
I agree.
His personality.
Totally dead.
Oh yeah, I could only pick the one thing. What is this?
Dabadoob doob dead.
I love Kim.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet. Yes, there's always a chance we are wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first. I do.
Stop.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno.
But there is no breath to catch.
Well,
Only the cadaver.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Someone else do it? I don't want to get a civilian to do it. That doesn't seem like the best idea. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Maybe we could shoot him down? Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor? No. I'm out of ideas. Let's have another look at him. Well, I mean, here's the thing. If part of the issue is having trouble reaching up high enough to cut him down, what good is... Hang on, where is it? Yeah, what good is sawing the branch gonna do? The branch is higher up than he is, so that seems dumb. Unless I'm missing something. I mean, Are we gonna have to ask for help? I mean, this seems like one of those, you pick one and then eventually you come back to it.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Oh, this is being taken seriously. Okay, hang on. I don't know, just, shoot up there, maybe. Just shoot the belt, the bullet will break it. I feel like aiming for the buckle would be the better choice here.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss Kuno.
Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen? Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have a gun, so it's not like I can do it. Actually don't. It has bad idea written all over it. Wait, let me try. Say nothing, let him choose. I don't know, maybe it's better not to. I mean, what is the worst that could happen? What, the bullet will ricochet? Off a belt? Off a belt buckle? I doubt that would happen. Not that I'm all that familiar with guns, mind you. I know that bullets can ricochet, but, oh, and of course it also depends on where we aim. Obviously, the smart thing to do would be to try and get, like, up under there and then aim upwards instead of just, you know, standing where we are now and then aiming that way, because who knows, we could end up hitting someone in a building. Let's see. But hang on a second. Yeah, because I did put points into hand-eye coordination. Damn, I didn't think that I would be shooting this soon. Level up. And I kind of want to save. Yeah, let's leave it be. Who knows? He might be a better shot than me. Let's see.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said.
I'll blow his head off.
Take it. Take the shot.
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
I'm not gonna distract him.
He's gonna fucking miss.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
Did you miss?
God damn it.
Damn it!
"A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's test was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight."
Fucking idiot. Mookabat asshole.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Hmm. I mean, like, can I try? Huh. I mean, would he want to try? Who knows?
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Whoops.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Where are we gonna get to help us?
You don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
But if I fail, it's gonna be even worse.
It's bad as it is.
Okay.
Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
They only have one gun.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger. You've held this, an A9 Armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Okay. These are the things. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. What if I say shut up? I mean, obviously that's not gonna do anything. Instead, she might be more of a pain in the ass. And then it would distract me, making this a lower percentage. Close your left eye first.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates. The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sink up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking fatty?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
The buckle explodes into tiny pieces, coming loose with a whir. With your hand numb from the recoil, you look at the body slump down. For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of you, looking straight at you, helpless, trapped within itself.
Communism.
This should not be this funny.
It takes a millisecond for the association to flash within your cortex. You have no idea where it's coming from, only that it's right. Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench.
You've been policed.
Ace is high.
The Aces High, a custom invented by the aerostatic brigades during the revolution, is used to celebrate success in Revachol, especially in sports. The gesture is spread across the world despite the defeat of the revolutionaries themselves. You could add an Aces Low to it, if you like, by turning your back after the high and waiting for another.
Wait, slap it, and wait for an Aces Low. What, is it basically an up high, up low? No, wait, is that how you said it? God damn it, I haven't done that since elementary school. Hang on a second. Up high, down low, and then a 2 slow. Good God. Okay, hang on. Sure.
The high arrives with a sharp slap. As you turn around, there is a moment of doubt. Feels like that low ain't gonna connect. Chill. It's gonna connect.
Come on, Kim, don't leave me hanging.
But then it does, and with furious precision. The lieutenant is not one to leave an Aces Low hanging.
Ah.
I knew these guys were f***ed.
What's wrong with the... hang on.
We will perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death. But before... Excuse me.
Slumped on the ground like that has not improved the way the corpse smells. The fall seems to have released something deep inside it.
Gas?
It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy.
Oh.
Yes, the 4 phases of a murder scene. 1. Investigation of the scene. I can't say I'm satisfied with that part yet. I still want to know what's in that trash container. 2. Initial examination of the victim. We were exhaustive in our efforts there. Good job. 3. Field autopsy. This will not be pleasant or easy, and it will have to be performed on the scene.
The fuck are they on about?
Cops are gonna cut his shit up next.
4 and final, transport of the coroner's case to the district morgue. I'll do that. God, it stinks.
Maybe not.
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain. From crime scene to autopsy to cleanup, we do it all.
Damn. Yes, I feel like a detective. I don't think I'm a detective. If we weren't, I think that'd be obvious by now. Or at least there would be more doubt to it.
Your station would not have assigned you the case otherwise. This case is important. In the meantime, we should try to interview Evrard Clare, the leader of the Union. Harbor property was clearly used in the hanging. The harbor just east of here. Getting in might prove a challenge, though.
I know where to go.
Or we could ask around for the representative of the logistics company. My initial information says the Wild Pines have sent some sort of strike negotiator to wrangle control back from Evrard.
You could ask the gardener for directions.
Yes. And those were the interviewees. Let's go.
Okay, is this the trash compactor?
This trash container is locked.
Oh
The
yeah.
sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. Well, it is a container, Maybe you're prioritizing it.
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
No or. Pry bar.
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Awesome. Now, where is Whirling in Rags? Okay, yeah, here. I didn't remember what it was called. Oh, there's someone new here. And this guy is still asleep.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Oh, I can try again.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens.
It's all about money, you know? You gotta spend money to make money.
Hello again, sweetie. I see you've met up with your colleague.
The lieutenant nods politely. Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me? Shut up.
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am?
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
No, I'm done with mating rituals this time around. I don't know. Wink. Maybe I have. I had once. Wink twice. But then I lost her. What? I don't really want to talk about that right now.
I'm sorry if I was being overly
No,
familiar.
no, no, you're okay.
I know we've only just met.
Ah, damn it.
You must forgive me.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. Or anything. Man, we can really just go around telling anyone that we have amnesia, huh?
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Did you fight in a war? I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on. Did you fight in a war? Just because... Well, whatever.
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Oh, hang on. A tightrope walker?
Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flag on some figurative peak. I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays. That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, helping people, catching sequence killers. Sequence killers? Nothing. I was thinking of a song. I was thinking of the lyrics to a song, Wanna Roll With Me. Damn it, I like both these answers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
So we can be a team of 3. 2 dudes, 1 chick. You know, like Naruto or Jujutsu Kaisen.
A partner who needs you to get back to helping the people of Martinez.
Kim, of course, I forgot I had you. I know. But there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural. You're probably right.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Oh, we're not squabbling. It's more like a banter. A lover's quarrel, if you will.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time. Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. You know where we are, right?
We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts.
That's
Excuse me.
right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located? Yes,
Oh my
indeed.
god, I'm sorry.
We are in the fine city of Revachol.
I just at the very last second saw the answer hell. We're in hell. Okay. Is the disgraced capital of the world. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this? I already kind of know.
Yes, and Revachol? Yes, great. See, we're getting somewhere. What else you know about our city of splendor? Tattered as she may be. How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
I believe it's the year of 51. I don't know what. Goodness, I don't remember. The chick from before said the year, but then there was another thing to it. Names. I don't know the name. It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am. And I don't even remember the number. I think it's this one? Sorry, I'm stuck between going with a funny answer and... Oh, she's twiddling her thumbs. I just now noticed. I'm stuck between going with a funny answer and trying to figure out what the right one is. Because I don't know what the right one is. And I'm curious.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Oh my god! Okay, thank you.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
I feel like I'm in school right now, and my teacher is asking me questions about information that we went over just the other day. And if I get it right, then I get a lollipop. I feel like that's what's going on right now. Regime? Let's see. Oh, ooh. Mm. I mean, it's not a democracy. Oh God, I don't know. There's no way we're living under a cop regime. Otherwise, God, so much ish would be different.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct.
Damn, I wonder what the right answer was.
Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
Okay, so which one was the right one?
But they still have cops.
Oh dear.
Uh,
And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
I don't like to make her worried. She seems really sweet. So, how did I do? Terribly. What is the revolution you mentioned? Who could tell me more?
You were doing quite well up until the end, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
You know so fucking much about random shit. You practically are an encyclopedia.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Thank you.
Real mature, man. What exactly were you trying to accomplish? You do understand you still owe me money, right?
I won't lie, I forgot about that. How much do I owe you?
Damn, your feet thought we got away.
You know what? The stupid drinks you've had are on the house. You know why? Because I know you can't pay for them. Not because you ran away. Now, I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square.
I know we're not cool.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you up there. Now, what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back here.
I've seen something, a thing I need to talk about. By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here. Okay, well, first let's focus on the trash container.
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors, too. They put their trash there, and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
Why callous? Like, what's callous about it? Should I explore this?
Prod at him and find out.
Oh. Oh, well, I won't lie. I was thinking at first when he said to keep the hobos and the homeless or whatever out, at first I was thinking, is it that big a deal if, homeless people are rummaging around for leftovers? But then it made more sense when he said, other people use my trash can and they're not paying for it. So then I was like, oh, well, I guess, okay. But, I mean, don't get me wrong. I agree with that. But I also see why he would lock it to other people. I don't really, I don't see what the big deal is with, homeless people rooting around in your trash. But whatever, I can see why you would have an issue with someone else using your trash can when they don't pay for anything or ask you. Whatever, I'm not gonna get into that. We need those keys. Give them to me!
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
By the way,
Absolutely out of the question.
what the why?
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Agreed.
Your body is ready, sire.
Thank you.
What thing? Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Unlike some people.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
Thank you, Logic.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
I saw another thing.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Oh, I guess not. Never mind.
Yes?
Yeah, I'm not bringing up the money thing until I actually get the money.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you?
Who knows? I could be homeless. You know, over the past 3 days. Maybe my wife or girlfriend kicked me out. I don't know. What's going on?
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything, hobo cop.
Entertain the thought when you
What?
get some time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Seriously? Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh wait, is this 100%? It is. Okay, so... Oh, solution is unlocked. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed. Blah, 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 blah. There are a lot of these, though. So if I unequip it, then the learning cap for endurance, that would go back to what it was before, right? I can't forget it. If I forget it... Oh my god, I don't know. What's Hobo Cop? Ah, I lose composure. Hang on, let's see. A cop and a hobo cop. Upsides can be disheveled, doesn't have to wash, carries himself with a lurched gusto. Hobo cop doesn't need anyone or anything. No one can kick you out because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again hear, "You're drunk. Why did you even come here, Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourself." Downsides, are there any? I mean, seriously, give me one. Yeah, I never shower. That's a downside. Wait, when did I get aces low? Oh, from... Damn it, I didn't even notice that I unlocked this. Oh, +2 empathy towards Kim Kitsuragi. So it's just for Kim? Interesting. Let's see. Ow. Dang it. Okay, hang on. The Insulindian, whatever, Civil War was not the first war to see the use of hybrid airships on both sides, but it was the coolest. For an entire decade, folded multi-rotor fighters got into dogfights above Revachol as ozone? What's that? Also, it's daytime right now. I have my blinds closed, but the glare is still there, so I'm having trouble seeing some words. Seminine in the arcade islands, spitting death at one another. They flew over sandy beaches and shot each other out of the azure sky, crashing into city blocks and setting island force ablaze. Good God, I hate the sun. The Ace's Low was a custom among revolutionary brigades performed after multiple kills. Lieutenant Kitsuragi seems fond of it. Why? Okay, well this is open now. Oh.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, He nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek. Please. It's not funny.
Jesus Christ. Well, I would say this, but are we gonna
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Huh. Maybe I need to take some language lessons. Oh. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's get in the trash. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, and we're a hobo cop now. So dumpster diving is gonna be more our forte. No, wait. Did I put that on? Hang on a second. I don't think I put on hobo cop. Oh boy. These are some sweet loading times. Okay. Hang on. Before I go into the trash. Wait, but... I mean, yeah. I'll put it on. I mean, it's already fucking up my composure. So I have to get something out of this. Even if it's not 100%. And let me also go through my task. Oh yeah, that's right. I did not even call you yet. Oh yeah, and I can ask Kim about this. And I forgot to ask. Oh gosh, there's actually quite a few things that I completely forgot about. One thing at a time.